When a person owns assets prior to a marriage, generally speaking, those remain their sole and separate property. The one exception to that would be if they commingled or mixed it with the community assets. For example, if a person owns a house prior to getting married, that house would generally remain their sole and separate property. Now, the spouse who did not own the house would be entitled to some type of reimbursement for mortgage payments that were made on that house, assuming mortgage payments were made. At the end of the divorce, the spouse who owned the house as their sole and separate property will leave the divorce with their house. The spouse who contributed to the mortgage payments through wages that they earned would leave the divorce with a reimbursement for those payments. One of the biggest questions I receive is what's going to happen to my business? The first thing I ask my client is when the business was started. It's important to know when the business was started because the court will treat a business differently if it was started prior to the marriage or after the marriage. This aspect of community property law is very intricate and very complex. It's important that if you're getting divorced and you own a business that you consult with an attorney so they can help you properly plan your divorce and save your business. Dividing retirement assets under Arizona community property law is going to depend on when the asset was acquired. For example, if you have a 401k that was started while you were married, the assets of that 401k are going to be considered community property, and your spouse then would be entitled to a portion up to possibly 50% of your retirement account. If your 401k was started prior to getting married, then your spouse would be entitled to a portion of the 401k assets, but only the portion that was acquired after the marriage started. If you'd like to learn more about Arizona divorce and child custody law, or if you're looking to learn about the specifics of your case, then visit my website or give me a call.